This is Rachel Ruth Tate, the Astrology Roadshow, and the astrology of December 29th. Just lunar aspects today. We are headed into a new moon, which perfects tomorrow afternoon. So look for the New Moon podcast, the Astrology Table podcast that I record with my dear friends April Lehman and Jordan Collier to come out tomorrow or the next day. But today we have the moon waning in late Sagittarius, and it's forming a sextile with Venus in Aquarius and a square with Neptune in Pisces today. I like the moon sextiling Venus. A sextile is an opportunity. Venus is in a social sign. She's in a space which is Saturnine, right? It's about our bonds and our agreements and the structures of the groups that we're a part of and how we cohere. So the moon in Sag, to me, like we're going to have access to some form of pleasure or enjoyment. Maybe it's a great conversation, maybe it's an opportune connection, and that square to Neptune, maybe it's something kind of a little different, a little nostalgic, a little interesting. I think these aspects with Neptune are only going to get more potent because Neptune is heading towards Aries. And when we have Neptune in the last few degrees, especially as it rushes towards Aries next year, 2025, we will have some stranger than fiction stuff, even with just these minor lunar aspects. But then over the course of the day, in the evening around 10:30 p.m. Central Time, the moon will head into Capricorn, where it will square the North Node in Aries and sextile the South, or square the North Node in Aries and square the South Node in Libra. And this is fun to me, or interesting, because I believe this is going to be the last formal lunation in Capricorn before the nodes change in January. So pay attention to what this new moon brings, what patterns are arising, what you're starting, what you're stopping. This is at the north bending. So what directions are you tipping towards? What do you want to energize? What do you want to work on? What are you building? What are you growing? And how is that going to happen? Capricorn is a sign of Saturn as well, but it's Saturn's sign of physical structure, of tradition, of establishment. So what are we establishing with this new moon in Capricorn? What are we initiating? What are we engaging here in the very, very last days of the year? That will tell us a lot about what 2025 holds for us and what this Aries Libra story that we have been kind of experiencing over the last 18 months. What is that about? What role do we play in it? What are we here to accomplish? What are our real goals? Not the goals you think you're supposed to have, but the ones that you truly hold dear and deep inside you. Where are you taking yourself? Where are you taking others? And the thing, I heard a quote today, and I'm gonna kind of butcher the quote, but the quote was, leaders, part of what leaders do is take people where they could not go on their own. Where are you taking you? Where are you taking your community? And where are you taking next year? Happy Sunday.